Monday, we drove from Taos across the mountains to Abiquiu, Caroline behind the wheel again. No Morris family vacation is complete without a little political dialogue.
If Edwards drops out before the convention, which likely he will, those delegates have to realign.
Yeah, they'll be reassociated.
And also, don't forget, sometimes the candidates have thrown their delegates to another candidate.
Can we quote you on that one?
So who's still in that has any delegates? Is Edwards the only one? Other than Hillary?
The weather didn't necessarily cooperate in Abiquiu, but it was still very beautiful. Ghost Ranch, Abiquiu, New Mexico, where Georgia O'Keeffe lived and painted late in her life. It's kind of snowing and hailing, so the light's not, it's not what it's famous for. Watercolors. You can see the fronts coming in from the west. We all decided that it was really just kind of too cold and wet and nasty to go for any kind of long hike, so we decided to get back in the car and drive towards Santa Fe again. John talked about when he and Caroline had first visited the Ghost Ranch. It was around sunset and the light was perfect. He said that the colors on the rock and the formations and the sky behind it made him think that Georgia O'Keeffe's paintings were actually something much more literal than abstract. Even though it was a gray day, we ended up with some spectacular vistas when the sun broke through the clouds. The landscape and the light were so dramatic that the cinematographer and me got really inspired, and I badgered Caroline to stop at different places on the highway so I could film. Dam there, Abiquiu Dam. I think that it forms just a little easily. I had to pay my 3 grips $5 a day, but I swear I didn't have to pay the crow a thing. As the crow flies. Santa Fe didn't really impress, but we did have a gnarly waiter. It's the plaza in Santa Fe, and that is the cathedral. La Plaza. Very boutique-y. Then we raced the sunset towards Albuquerque.
The President of the United States.
The State of the Union is tonight.
And tonight, President Bush delivers his final State of the Union address. I'm Lynn Neary. We'll have the highlights of the speech, reaction, analysis, and we'll be checking the facts tomorrow on Morning Edition from NPR News.
Ah yes, we love to talk politics. But the trip was really about us finding a homestead, someplace the Morrises can call their own, and whenever it's a shite state of affairs out in the world, we can report there and run our happy little camp in the mountains.
Salads, fresh baked pastas, and an array of hand
handcrafted microbrewed ales. Il Vicino in Albuquerque and Santa Fe, proud to support quality programming on public radio.
We might not end up in New Mexico. We still have to check out Montana and Oregon. But it was a good step in the Morris family's journey to claim themselves a homestead for all 3 generations.
BZ or 247-9771.
It's 5:30. Still to come in the next half hour of All Things Considered.
Onwards towards the bright, bright future.
Tonight's State of the